Hey there, let me ask you something. How many times have you stared at your to-do list knowing what you should be doing, but instead found yourself scrolling, reorganizing your closet, or suddenly needing to deep clean your kitchen? Yeah, same. Procrastination is sneaky, isn't it? It creeps in when we're feeling overwhelmed, unsure, or, let's be honest, afraid. But here's the thing. Procrastination isn't about laziness. It's about emotions. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, perfectionism. It all feeds that cycle of I'll do it later. Well, today we're breaking that cycle. I'm sharing 3 practical steps that will help you tackle procrastination and move towards your goals with clarity and confidence. So grab your notebook, your favorite drink, and let's dive in. Step 1, understand what's really going on. Here's something a lot of people don't realize. Procrastination isn't the problem, it's a symptom. For performers, procrastination is often tied to fear. Maybe you're afraid of failing. Maybe you're worried about being judged, or my personal favorite, the old perfectionist whisper. If it's not perfect, why bother? Sound familiar? The first step to breaking free is to get curious about what you're stuck. Ask yourself, what am I avoiding? What story am I telling myself about this task? Am I expecting it to be perfect? Once you pinpoint the emotion driving your procrastination, it's easier to address it. It's not about beating yourself up. It's about understanding yourself better. So next time you're stuck, hit pause, take a breath, and ask, what's really going on here? You might be surprised at what comes up. Step 2, ditch perfectionism. Can I tell you a little secret about perfectionism? It's a trap. It makes you feel like you're aiming high, but really, it's just keeping you stuck. Here's the deal. Perfectionism feeds procrastination because it makes every task feel huge. If your goal is to deliver a flawless audition or nail every single take, you'll avoid starting because it feels impossible. Instead, I want you to focus on progress, not perfection. Think of success as showing up and doing your best in the moment, not getting it 100% right every time. For example, if you are procrastinating on a self-tape, don't aim for perfect, aim for done. Maybe it's setting up your lighting and recording the first scene. That's a win. When you shift your mindset like this, taking action becomes a lot less scary. So let me ask you, what's one thing you've been putting off because it doesn't feel perfect enough to start? Write it down. After this video, I want you to tackle just the first step. No perfection allowed. Step 3, build momentum with small wins. Alright, let's talk about momentum. You know that feeling when you finally start something and suddenly it doesn't feel as overwhelming as it did 5 minutes ago? That's momentum. And it's your best friend when it comes to beating procrastination. Here's how you can create it. Use the 5-minute rule. Tell yourself, I'm just going to work on this for 5 minutes. No pressure to keep going. Often, once you start, you'll naturally want to keep going. Break it down. Big tasks can feel impossible, so slice them into tiny, manageable steps And instead of thinking, I need to memorize the entire monologue, start with just the few first lines. Set a ritual. Create a small, repeatable action that signals to your brain it's time to focus. Maybe it's doing a quick vocal warm-up or clearing your workspace. Simple rituals can make starting feel automatic. Momentum isn't about massive effort. It's about tiny actions that build confidence over time. What's a small win you can create for yourself today? Share it in the comments. I'd love to share you one. Now, a little bonus. Flip the script of negative thoughts. Let's talk about that voice in your head. You know, the one that loves to imagine the worst case scenario. Like, what if they hate my performance? Or what if I embarrass myself? Guess what? Your imagination is one of your greatest tools as a performer. So let's put it to good use. Instead of imagining everything that could go wrong, visualize things going right. Picture yourself nailing that audition, connecting with the casting director, or finally feeling proud of the work you've done. Positive visualization isn't just daydreaming. It rewires your brain to associate action with good outcomes. So, the next time your mind starts spinning negative scenarios, pause and ask yourself, what's the best that could happen? Now, take action today. Procrastination isn't a life sentence. It's just a habit. And like any habit, it can be unlearned. So here's my challenge for you. Choose one thing you've been putting off. Use the steps we talked about. Get curious about why you're stuck. Let go of perfectionism and create a small win to build momentum. And if you're ready to go deeper, to tackle those fears and self-doubt at the root, I'd love to help. My breakthrough hypnosis method is designed for performers like you to overcome anxiety, procrastination, and all the mental blocks holding you back. Let's unlock your potential together. Until next time, keep showing up for yourself. Remember, your talent is worth it. You are worth it. Now, go take that first step. You've got this.